I am Mark Burnham, Leatherface in 2022, Texas Chainsaw Massacre from Fede Alvarez. Today I'm meet and greet fans at Fresno Fright Nights, yeah. And, you know, it's cool. I'm just here meeting people and, you know, I got some, maybe I'll give some signatures, some, you know, make some autographs for people that want them, and yeah, it's cool.
Is this your first time in Fresno?
No, I've driven through before, and then also I did another haunt a couple months ago at the big city fair, or is that the big fair of Fresno?
Oh, the big Fresno fair.
Yeah, it was over there.
What did you think? What did you think of the big Fresno fair?
I mean, I liked it. You know, I'm there for the weekend, so I get in on Friday and I'm gone on Monday, so I don't get to see a lot. But it was cool. It was very cool and unique. Like, I've never seen another fair built out like that. So that was interesting.
And tell me, what does it mean to you? You know, when you do these events and you get all these fans, people who just see you, they get so excited, and it means so much to them just talking to you.
Well, I'll tell you, man, I never signed an autograph really in any kind of meaningful way until 2022 when this movie dropped. And then I've done like about 30 trips since then. And the amazing thing to me is, like, when I think about it, it's a drink of water that I didn't know I needed. I'm not even talking about whatever money, but just to hear the fans talking, because I'm a workaday actor. I've spent 20 years, 30 years running around Los Angeles trying to find a job. So you kind of lose sight that people are watching, and more than watching, they're tracking and remembering. So I've had people come to my table and say, "Oh my God, Buffy saved my life," or, you know, "You're the best Leatherface ever." It's not about stroking my ego. It's about their connection to how much they wanted to meet someone like that. And it touches my heart and makes the whole thing worth it. You know?
That's great.
Worth all the travel and all that stuff.
That's awesome. Last question. Being, you know, someone in the horror genre, what's one of the weirdest things a fan has brought for you to sign?
Oh my God, I've signed, you know, in one of the chainsaws in our movie, in our world, in my franchise, is like 5 feet long, the bar. I've signed one of those. I've signed hand-drawn posters of the entire canon of characters in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. People have given me odd things, like these little plastic things that you put together and bake and they make a picture. I forget what they call it, but I've had several of those. I had one guy who brought me one of those old blinking eye dolls, those 3 feet tall blinking eye dolls from the 70s, torn down and replaced and made up to be my character with a chainsaw. So it's like this high, you know what I mean? I mean, it's really cool that people are so inspired by something to make their own art. You know, like that's one of those things that I say, you know, it's a drink of water I didn't know I needed.
That's great. And anything I may not have asked that you'd like to tell the fans watching back at home?
No, just come on down here tonight. We're here one night only, so this is it. If you got something you want signed, or you want to meet one of the other guys, we got Felissa Rose and Nico is here, and Bill Thornbury. Like, come on down. Tonight is the night. One night only.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
My name is Miko Hughes, Mikohughes. I'm probably most known for Pet Sematary, the original, Stephen King, as far as horror goes, as well as Wes Craven's New Nightmare. It was number 7 in the Nightmare on Elm Street series. But I was also in Kindergarten Cop, Mercury Rising, Apollo 13, Full House, a bunch of 90s. I was like a 90s kid. So. We are here promoting Fright Night, and they brought in some special guests from film and TV, horror related, just to meet everyone, maybe sign some autographs, take some pictures, and have a good time. I feel like this is going to be the safe zone. You're going to get less scared here because they brought in more light, and you get to say hi to us, I guess, so you're safe for now if you're nearby.
Have you ever been to Fresno before? Is it the first time?
I have not been to Fresno. I've always wanted to. It's a good first opportunity.
And tell me, what does it mean to you, all these people and fans that have known, watched, and loved you for years, they come here, they're excited to see you. What does that mean to you?
It will never cease to amaze me that people still want to come out and meet me, and I get to travel to cool places like Fresno and meet all these cool people and have cool experiences, get to go through a haunted house, and who knew, for something I did when I was a baby. I'm forever thankful.
Do you have any personal fond memories from filming on set? Do you remember much of it at all?
Yeah, it's funny. Pet Sematary is funny because I was so little, I really don't remember a lot of it. It's been such a big part of my life that I remember a lot about it, but of actually being there, I don't have that many memories. I remember a lot more of New Nightmare because I was older. That was an adventure. I got to work with Robert Englund as Freddy, and that was a dream.
Any fond memories from that?
Yeah, of course. The hell set was really fun. It was, during lunch you could just run through it. It was like a playground, like a really dark and twisted playground. Yeah.
What's the most memorable, maybe story or something that a fan has brought to you or shared with you?
It never ceases to amaze me the stories that people will bring me of what the film meant to them or what they were going through when they saw it, or what an impact it might have had. And I've made some lifelong friends because of things like this and because of the films that I would have never thought or expected, that I certainly cherish.
And is there anything I may have missed, or anything you want to say back to the fans watching at home that didn't get a chance to come out tonight?
Yeah, thank you for everything. I hope you come out and check out the park. It's pretty spooky. They put on a really good show. It's worth checking out if you haven't already. And if you are watching Fox currently, I'm on 99 to beat. So I appreciate all your support. Cheer me on. Hopefully I win this season.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with Felissa that it is a very close community. I like the loyalty of the audience. I like the knowledge of the audience. They're very impassioned, and they know their chicken, and I appreciate that. And it's we do it for them.
Absolutely, yeah. I think the horror community is, you wouldn't think it would be something to nerd out on, but people nerd out on it just as much as anything else. And it's surprisingly a very open and welcoming and loving community for a bunch of psycho murder fans, Yeah, made some of my best friends within it. So.
That's right. Yeah.
And so, Felissa, I just have to ask: Sleepaway Camp, the surprise ending. How do you feel about it now? Because it's so iconic now. How do you feel about the ending? As time has gone on.
I love the ending because I truly believe the film is about being genuine to who you really are. I think today, especially, it's about being authentic. And the heroes of the world are being truthful with who they present themselves as. So Sleepaway Camp is all about that. Don't bully anyone, be kind, and let's have a lot of fun.
Well, operator Bob Martin wanted to bring something to the Valley that was not just a haunt, but just a little taste of Hollywood, something you would get if you went to a theme park in Los Angeles. So I went down there and I went to the haunts. I kind of studied and took notes. And I said, you know what? I can bring this back to the Valley and have something here that's a